Unfortunately, eyes are deteriorating too early today. And when you start wearing glasses, your eyes get a little lazy. Some points to remember is that when you have eye strain, when your brain is tired, it weakens the eyes. So when's your brain tired, students? End of the day? So eye strain in the evening can weaken your eyes. But eye strain in the morning, when your brain is refreshed, does not weaken your eyes. It strengthens your eyes. So do the small, fine work in the morning rather than of an evening.
Disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video. Our eyes are among the most important organs for interacting with the world, yet many of us experience declining vision over time. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, at least 2.2 billion people worldwide suffer from near or distant vision impairment. Shockingly, at least 1 billion of these cases could have been prevented or remain unaddressed. What if relying on glasses or contact lenses wasn't the only way to improve our eyesight? Barbara O'Neill, an advocate of natural healing, presents a different approach. She believes that continuously wearing corrective lenses could potentially worsen our vision over time, rather than improve it.
Because sunglasses are not good for eyes. And let's say you're going out into a hot summer day and you've got sunglasses on. The eyes can't give a message to the brain. Whereas if we go outside on a hot sunny day, the strength of the sun is being monitored by the eyes and the message is sent to the brain. And when the sun is very hot and very strong, it gives a message to the skin to close up little receptor sites so you don't burn so easily. But if you go out into hot sun with sunglasses on, you can burn a lot easier because your brain didn't get the message that the sun's hot to close the little receptor sites. Now, if someone's going to be driving in the city all day, sunglasses can certainly help. And if someone's going to go skiing, white snow, blue sky, strong sun, they will need sunglasses because the glare from that snow can burn their eyes. So common sense is necessary.
With children now experiencing more eye problems than ever due to increased screen time and less outdoor activity, finding alternative ways to enhance eye health is becoming even more crucial. In this video, Barbara O'Neill will share her secrets to restoring vision and will explain simple natural remedies to help you get rid of poor vision and fading eyesight. Rebounding.
And rebounding strengthens the eyes. The reason rebounding strengthens the eyes is when you rebound, you increase blood supply more efficiently and effectively through the whole body. But the particular exercise that strengthens the eyes is when you rebound, you focus on something. Where I'm staying at the moment, where the rebounder is, there's windows that have frames like this. So what I do is I focus on the frame and the plant outside jumps in my peripheral vision. And then after 10 seconds, I change my focus and my focus on the plant outside, and then the window frame jumps like this. So if every 10 seconds on the rebounder, you keep changing your focus. Can you see how that is strengthening the muscles in your eyes?
Barbara O'Neill emphasizes the benefits of rebounding, not just for overall body health, but specifically for vision improvement. According to her, rebounding increases blood circulation throughout the body, delivering essential nutrients and oxygen to the eye muscles, which keeps them strong and helps protect against age-related vision decline. Rebounding involves gentle jumping on a mini trampoline while shifting your focus between near and far objects. This simple yet effective practice is thought to engage the eye muscles, enhancing their flexibility and endurance. Barbara O'Neill suggests focusing on a nearby object, such as a window frame, and then shifting to a distant target outside every 10 seconds. This continuous switch helps to strengthen the eye muscles and train them to adapt better to different visual demands, which is especially beneficial as we age or spend prolonged hours looking at screens. Supporting Dr. O'Neill's claim is a recent study conducted by the University of Virginia School of Medicine, which provides valuable insight into the impact of exercise on vision health. The researchers at UVA set out to explore whether exercise could directly influence eye conditions such as macular degeneration. Through a series of experiments involving lab mice, they discovered that exercise could significantly slow the progression of macular degeneration. In the study, mice that voluntarily used an exercise wheel had up to 45% less harmful blood vessel overgrowth in their eyes compared to the non-exercising group. This is a key factor in age-related vision loss and provides strong evidence that physical activity can help prevent or mitigate eye diseases such as glaucoma and diabetic retinopathy. The researchers specifically noted that voluntary exercise, rather than forced exercise, was essential for reducing eye damage. This finding aligns with Barbara O'Neill's recommendation to incorporate a gentle and enjoyable form of exercise like rebounding, which not only boosts circulation, but also helps train the eyes in a natural and relaxed manner. To get started, consider using a rebounder for about 5 minutes a day, shifting your focus between near and far objects every 10 seconds. Even if you don't have a rebounder, you can mimic the exercise by bouncing lightly on your feet and practicing focus changes. This easy routine could help you improve your eye strength over time and reduce symptoms like eye strain and fatigue.
If you're not used to it, you can just go like that. That's called the health bounce. But as you get better at it, I'm not going to jump really, really high, but you get better at it. You get kids, have you seen what kids will do on this? You know, at first, kids are a little bit out of balance, and you might be a little bit out of balance, but the more you do it, the better your balance will be. You can also start by this, just going like that. But this little one's called the health bounce. But when you start jumping, when you're to the height of your jump, every gate opens. And when you hit the mat again, every gate closes. Isn't that incredible? You only have to rebound for 1 minute in the morning to get that lymphatic system activated for the whole day. And once that lymphatic system is activated, every movement you make, just scratching your head, turning around, it's keeping the movement going. So this, again, is called the health bounce. If you can't do this, you're a little unstable, just find a post to hold on to, or you can get I think there's another rebounder downstairs that has a frame, and you can hold on to that frame. I like not to, because I don't want to become dependent on the frame. But if it's too hard for you, by all means, start with the frame. See, even doing this health bounce, I can feel my second heart, my calf muscles strengthening. Some people say, I'm not going to get on the rebounder because, I'm out of balance. Well, guess how you get into balance? By rebounding. If you're not used to this, at first you might be a little unstable, but the more you do it, you will notice you will get your balance. Your balance is set by the bottom of your feet and by the fine mechanisms in your ear. And so rebounding resets those fine mechanisms in your ear and resets the soles of your feet. Jeffrey's given me permission just to put my shoes on the mat just while I'm giving this lecture, but you're best on bare feet, and your feet spray out like that. But also it strengthens your arch, because when you're bouncing on your toes. There's not a part in the body that is not affected by rebounding. And these three forces that come together and the effect that it has on the lymphatic system puts it in the class of the most powerful form of exercise there is. And you might say, well, Barbara, most of your work is being done with your legs. What about your upper body? it's all affected, but let me show you how you can strengthen your biceps. So you jump with your palms down. As you jump, that strengthens the bicep muscle. Yes, you can do your triceps too, and that's where you put your palm up and you jump with your palm up, and that strengthens your tricep muscles. And often I will twist as I do it, so I twist like this, and that helps with the spine. And so when my arms get tired out there, then I will do that. But I'll often do 10 biceps, 10 triceps. You can also strengthen your eyesight. How do you strengthen your eyesight? Now, I'm not doing much and I'm fairly fit, but can you see in my breath? So it doesn't seem like you're hardly doing anything, but it has a powerful effect on the body. So how do you strengthen your eyesight? So you can also just do this. Anyone can do that, where you're not even jumping, but you're having an effect. How do you strengthen your eyesight? So right now, looking out that door there, I will focus on that tree. I'll focus my eyes on the leaves of the tree, and so when I'm doing it, the tree is standing still, but the big trees in the background are jumping, and that lamp's jumping, and that lamp's jumping. So what I'll do now, after 10 jumps, I'll focus on that lamp, and I'll keep that lamp still, and the leaves that were still before are now jumping in the peripheral. Can you see what you do? You keep changing your focus, and that strengthens your eyesight.
Sunshine. Now you might be thinking, wait, aren't we supposed to avoid the sun for our eyes? Well, yes and no. While it's true that you should never look directly at the sun, sunlight itself can still offer substantial benefits for your eye health.
Sunshine strengthens the eyes too. Never should we look at the sun, we know that, but just being outside, the ultraviolet rays from the sun go through neurochemical pathways and hit different parts of your brain. You see, your eyes are an extension of your brain. So your brain needs sun, and your brain gets suns through the eyes. And sun strengthens eyesight.
According to Barbara O'Neill, our eyes are actually an extension of the brain. And just as the brain needs sunlight to function optimally, so do our eyes. The ultraviolet rays from the sun travel through neurochemical pathways in the eyes, stimulating various parts of the brain, which can, in turn, strengthen your eyesight. This connection between the eyes and brain is why exposure to natural sunlight, not staring at the sun, but simply being outside, plays such a crucial role in maintaining good vision. Supporting this claim, a study published in JAMA Ophthalmology revealed that increased outdoor activity can significantly reduce the risk of developing myopia or nearsightedness, especially in children. The study, conducted in Guangzhou, China, followed 12 schools over 3 years. Half of the schools added a daily 40-minute outdoor activity session to their schedule, while the other half did not change their routines. The results showed that children who spent more time outside in natural light had a lower incidence of myopia compared to those who didn't. This highlights the protective effect of sunlight on eye health and the potential to reduce eye strain and vision problems. If you're someone who spends a lot of time indoors, especially in front of screens, try taking a few minutes each day to step outside and soak up some natural light. Barbara O'Neill suggests a simple trick. Close your eyes, tilt your head up, and let the sun's rays hit your eyelids for about 10 to 20 seconds. This practice helps your eyes adjust to bright light more easily and can reduce strain over time. Make it a daily habit, and you'll notice your eyes starting to feel more refreshed and less fatigued.
Now, if you don't like going outside because it's so bright, and let's say we're in a room like this tomorrow, and in a break we go outside, and it's not a real bright room, the eyes can find it hard. Do you find that? So what you do is you close your eyes, put your head up, and let the sun's rays go through your eyelids. And just do that for even 10-20 seconds, then put your head down, open your eyes will be used to the light. That's an easy way to do it.
Give it a try, and let your eyes and brain soak up the natural benefits of sunlight. Nutrition. According to Dr. Barbara O'Neill, the foods you consume can play a pivotal role in maintaining and even restoring your eyesight. She emphasizes that your diet shouldn't just support general health, but should be tailored to meet the specific needs of your eyes. Barbara O'Neill stresses the importance of protein in eye health. As she explains, every cell in the body, including those in your eyes, relies on protein to function correctly. The membranes around the cells in your eyes consist of roughly 50% protein. Therefore, incorporating clean, plant-based proteins such as legumes, nuts, and seeds into your daily meals is crucial. Foods like chickpeas, lentils, almonds, and chia seeds aren't just good for your muscles, they're also vital for keeping your eyes healthy. Research supports Barbara O'Neill's claims. A study examining plant-based diets found that increasing consumption of plant proteins can reduce inflammation, which is a contributing factor to eye conditions such as age-related macular degeneration. The findings indicated that diets higher in plant proteins exhibit fewer inflammatory markers than those rich in animal proteins. Apart from protein, Barbara O'Neill mentions that fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains are crucial for eye health. Fiber not only aids digestion, but also reduces inflammation throughout the body, which can otherwise negatively affect your eyesight. She explains that a healthy gut leads to better absorption of essential nutrients that the eyes require. Supporting her point, research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows that regular fiber intake can help control blood sugar levels, which is essential for those at risk of diabetic retinopathy. Maintaining steady blood sugar levels helps reduce the strain on your eyes, preserving visual health over time. Another crucial nutrient Barbara O'Neill highlights is healthy fats. Foods like nuts, seeds, avocados, and oils, such as coconut and olive oil, provide the good fats necessary to keep your eyes lubricated and functioning optimally. These fats support the eye's tear film, which helps to reduce symptoms of dryness and strain.
Now, what about glaucoma and cataracts? Do you know that they are all diseases of the Western world? And it's purely reflected on the diet that people are eating. So what should we be eating? We should be eating a diet that's high in fiber. So all plant foods have fiber. So that meal we had tonight, everything had fiber. So your plant-based diet's fiber. Generous amounts of protein, because every membrane around every cell is 50% protein. And you saw in my DNA lecture, the body needs amino acids to build new cells. So we need protein. And the best protein, the cleanest burning fuel protein, is legumes and nuts and seeds. So legumes, that's lima beans, black-eyed beans, cannellini beans, chickpeas, lentils, soy. Soy is only a problem if it's been genetically modified. Nuts can be overdone, so 10 a meal. And seeds. So seeds, probably about 1/4 cup per meal. Most people don't eat that many nuts or seeds, do they? Most people don't eat nuts for a month and then buy a packet of cashews and eat the whole lot in the afternoon, is that right? They are expensive, but they're not expensive if you only have a few. So they're the 3 essential food groups. And where you get your minerals is your that's the protein. The 3 essential food groups are fiber, protein, and fats. So the best fats are your nuts, your seeds, and coconut oil and olive oil.
What about avocado?
Avocado is fine. Avocado is another great fat. But isn't coconut a saturated fat? Isn't that great? There is no proof that saturated fat causes heart disease. Did you know that? And I'll show you that when we talk about heart health. It's a myth. In fact, I've got 5 books in my health centre: The Great Cholesterol Lie, The Great Cholesterol Con, The Great Cholesterol Deception, The Great Cholesterol Myth, the dumb myth, The Great Cholesterol, what's an hoax, con. We're running out of words. So they're your 3 essential food groups: your fibre, there's your vegetables, or all your plant, your fruits, proteins, and your healthy fats. They will give your eyes all the nutrients that they need. Because of a high acid diet that many people are living today, with a lot of sugars, a lot of caffeines, a lot of starches, cereals, breads, the body releases calcium phosphate to neutralize the acidity. And that calcium phosphate can build up as crystals in the kidneys, in the gallbladder, on the eyes, cataracts. And there is a way that you can get rid of cataracts, and that is 1 drop of castor oil wiped over the eyelid. It'll go through the lashes. The castor oil will penetrate in through the eyelid and also into the eye through the lashes. Castor oil penetrates deeper than any other oil, and wherever it penetrates, it breaks up unnatural formations, which a cataract is. I've had several people get back to me and testify that their cataracts are going by doing the castor oil. Usually you would do it twice a day. Glaucoma can also be benefited by the castor oil on the eye. One lady said that she read on the internet that it's not safe. Well, that's ridiculous. It's incredibly safe. Castor oil's very, very safe. It never harms, it never hurts.
A study in the journal Antioxidants back up her approach by demonstrating that diets high in healthy fats can help maintain the eye's moisture barrier, which protects against conditions like dry eye syndrome. Lastly, Barbara O'Neill emphasizes the need for whole, plant-based foods in keeping the eyes strong. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and seeds are all packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that shield the eyes from damage caused by blue light and environmental factors. Research shows that diets high in leafy greens and colorful vegetables can reduce the risk of age-related eye conditions. Make it a daily habit to include more berries and leafy greens in your meals. According to Barbara O'Neill, even small changes in your diet can lead to significant improvements in your vision over time. Herbal eye washes. If you've been dealing with dry, sore, or bloodshot eyes, Barbara O'Neill suggests trying an herbal eye wash made from golden seal and eyebright. These herbs have a long history of use in natural medicine for their soothing effects on the eyes and can even support conditions like glaucoma. According to Barbara O'Neill, golden seal is renowned for its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, which can help reduce irritation and cleanse the eyes without using harsh chemicals. Eyebright, on the other hand, is often called the eye herb because of its traditional use in treating various eye conditions. It is believed to reduce redness and improve eye health naturally.
So there is an eye wash that is very beneficial for sore eyes, for bloodshot eyes, for dry eyes. And this can also be used for glaucoma. It's a half a teaspoon of golden seal, and a half a teaspoon of eyebright. And 1 cup of boiling water. So you cool and strain, and then you can wash your eyes with a little eye wash, you know, the little eye bath. You can wash your eyes with that a couple of times a day. I've had guests come to our program with dry eyes and some people with weepy eyes. They're always wiping their eyes, and they have found that this tea has helped them.
Golden seal? Where do you get golden seal?
The health food shop should sell it.
What is it?
A herb. It's a root. So Eyesight are leaves, and that's a root. Usually you buy it in a powder form.
I think we cannot get golden seal in Singapore. I think it's banned in Singapore if I'm not wrong. So we can only buy it from Australia or I was
Do you know, when I came into Singapore, I thought I better declare my books. So I was going into the declare station and they said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I've got books." They said, "Oh, just go through." Do you know, I could have brought anything through. No one checked me for anything. Is it like that in Singapore?
They have already checked you.
No drugs. They didn't even check me for drugs. I teach the easiest airport I've ever come through. So if anyone's travelling, maybe they just bring some golden seal back with them. You can get it in America. It's a very powerful herb. It's called King of Tonics to all mucous membranes, and your eyes are a mucous membrane. Eyesight is a leaf. You buy it from a herb shop. In some health food shops, they actually have Eyesight and golden seal drops. I've seen that. But Eyesight herb is a specific for all eye problems.
Research supports these claims. A study, Assessment of Eyesight, published in the National Institutes of Health in 2014, demonstrated that Eyesight extract could alleviate eye inflammation and support overall eye health due to its anti-inflammatory effects. Another study published in National Institutes of Health found that golden seal contains berberine, a compound known to reduce ocular pressure and improve symptoms of glaucoma. These findings reinforce Barbara O'Neill's recommendation of incorporating these herbs into an eye care regimen. To prepare Barbara O'Neill's herbal eye wash, mix half a teaspoon of golden seal and half a teaspoon of Eyesight with a cup of boiling water. Let it cool, then strain, and use the liquid to wash your eyes a couple of times daily. This simple routine can help refresh and soothe tired eyes. Now, last but not least, if you found these tips helpful, consider implementing them in your daily routine. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content, and let us know in the comments which tip you found most helpful.